So yesterday, Warner was going over their quarterly financials, and when we got to the Q&A portion of the call, someone asked about Batgirl and the future of DC. And there was a lot of stuff said that I thought was really nice to hear, particularly one quote from David Zaslav that I really enjoyed, where he said, yeah, if a movie just doesn't make sense and it's not the highest quality, it's not going to come out. We are focused on quality. We're not going to put a movie out early. We're not focused on having a movie for a quarter. A movie needs to make sense, and it needs to be of the highest quality. I thought that was words or music to my ears, as they say. Is music. Beautiful, beautiful music. Nice to hear something like that. This is the plan that they should have done from the start. So they're going to follow a 10-year plan similar to what Disney and Marvel have done. Now, here's what is going on. There was something that leaked the other day. It was like a Reddit post. And it was going over how basically Zaslav knows that Marvel is on the decline, and they are on the decline. Whether you want to admit it or not, they're at the bottom of the barrel now. And he knows that eventually they're going to have to reboot and bring back Iron Man and Captain America and all the characters that people love. Ironheart is just not going to fill the void of Tony Stark. As much as they might think that that's going to happen, it won't. So I liked everything that he had to say. I think people should have been propping this guy up as the savior, not Chapek. I'll tell you that. Chapek is no savior, but this guy seems to have a plan, and I like his focus on quality and getting rid of shit. Batgirl tested awful, had awful testing with audiences, and that's why it's gone. Why put $200 million into marketing for a disaster when you can just get rid of it and eat $100 million? It's better to eat $100 million than $300 million. So I like what he's talking about. I think he's got the right idea, except for Flashpoint, which he's going to run with. And Ezra Miller, by the way, just got busted doing some more shit the other day. Yesterday, as this news broke, more Ezra Miller news broke. So hopefully he figures this out. Here's one from People. Warner Brothers Discovery CEO praises The Flash amid star Ezra Miller's scandals. It's terrific. That looks really bad. So now I wonder if they're going to use this to go after him. Now, to be fair, he inherited all this. Okay, he's a new CEO. He's fired a lot of shitty people, particularly the ones that chose to get rid of Depp. So I don't place a lot of these problems on him. He's coming in and trying to clean it up. But this is one thing that he could get rid of himself. And if he's smart, he'll do something about that Flashpoint movie that will make it so that this clown doesn't get to star as the Flash anymore. This guy's sick. Messing around with people at the age of 11, you know how I feel about that. So, and I'm pretty sure most of you feel the same way. So it's disgusting. But enough with the bad news, right? This is all bad. This is not good. But we do have some good things. Not just Batgirl being canceled, but Supergirl likely in trouble. Not announced, but the difference between Batgirl and Supergirl is Supergirl hasn't been shot yet. So they can just nix that and get rid of it. He wants to focus on Superman, Batman, characters that actually make money, not these propped up token characters. And this isn't even the real Supergirl, by the way. This is like some multiverse version. It's not the one everyone loves. This movie's done. This movie is done. And this is good. So Flashpoint is supposed to make changes to the DCEU. With the strategy they have coming out, like what they could do is they could just say, well, that's an Elseworlds movie. Kind of like the Snyder cut of Justice League. That's an Elseworlds movie. So they can probably just say Flashpoint is an Elseworlds movie. And get rid of that. And then, I don't know, do an actual reboot of the DC Comics universe. I don't think they're going to bring Cavill back. They'll probably cast somebody new. And, you know, just change things for the better. But this token Supergirl movie, and you've seen the pictures. It's on the thumbnail of what this Supergirl looks like. She's ugly. And this isn't against the actress. The actress is not an ugly woman. But there's this weird thing now in Hollywood where they take beautiful women, and in the movies, it's almost like they try to make them as ugly as possible. It's really strange. Like, they get these actresses, and they don't do it with the men, by the way. They only do it with the women. And they get these women, and they do their best to make them just not look attractive. Like, that Supergirl, it's an awful outfit, and she does not look good. They make her look just not as good as she could look, which doesn't make any sense to me. I would think you would want everyone to look as good as possible because, well, sex sells. But that's what they've been doing in Hollywood for a while now. It's stupid, but thankfully they're going to learn a little bit here with Supergirl, which is in development and is not likely to move forward, said insiders familiar with the project. And I think that that's fantastic because why the frick are we getting a Supergirl movie when we haven't even had a Superman movie in, I want to say, a decade? And I don't count movies he shared with somebody. I'm talking about a movie by himself. But we're getting this? It's stupid. So I think it is safe to say that the idea of this female trinity, in case you don't know what I'm talking about, in the DC comic book universe, there's a trinity. The top superheroes are Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. Okay? So in the movie Trinity, which we did get for a second, even though it was a part of a bad universe. I don't like the Zack Snyder universe. You might. I think it's highly overrated, but that's just my opinion. I'd like to get a much better Trinity, or at least a better project for them. But, you know, we have Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. Scrap that. We're now going to have Batgirl, Supergirl, and Wonder Woman. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants it. I want the real Trinity. But they were going to move forward with this as the main DCEU. You know, they do these Elseworlds movies, which aren't canon. Then they have the mainline DCEU, and that was going to be the mainline DCEU Trinity. And that's an awful idea. It had disaster written all over it. And it seems that the new CEO understands that, and I think that he's moving forward with something that'll be a little bit more profitable. And a lot of movies are now in question, like Blue Beetle. Why is Blue Beetle getting a movie right now? Like this, the DCEU is a fucking mess. Blue Beetle should be the least priority. Like you need to you kind of have Batman okay now. Just bring him into the DCU, make that universe part of the main line, and, you know, give us a Superman that's good. And you can keep Gal Gadot. I don't see a problem there. And then you're doing good. Stop doing these pet projects that are for 20 people on Twitter. That's number one. And just give us something good. People will be happy. Anyway, I think this is good news overall. The Ezra Miller thing needs to get settled, and you need to erase AH from Aquaman 2 completely, and then I think you're on the right track. Anyway, that's it. Let me know what you guys think. Also, if you would please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out.
Make sure to check out my locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my locals. Also, make sure to follow me over on Twitch. I do watch parties, play video games over there. They're always fun. Follow me over there and come hang out. Also, make sure you subscribe to YellowFlash, my other channel. There's a link to that in the description as well. I do a lot of live streams over there that I don't do on this channel. They're usually smaller and a little bit more personal. So make sure you follow me over there and sign up.